Yo, what is going on, guys? Flashverse here, and welcome back to another video on Crisis on Infinite Earths. This guy, I have no idea who he is, but yeah, he's reading a newspaper article, and as you can see in the article, it says Batman defeats the Joker, which is pretty interesting. Now, we then get a Titans cameo, which is wow, like what the hell? And this confirms that they're in Earth 9 now, and we see Jason Todd, aka Robin, and Hawk witness the red skies happening in San Francisco, San Francisco. Now, we then go to Earth X and we see V-Ray, and then we lastly go to Earth 66 where we meet the Burton Ward Robin, and yeah, he says something about the skies, but I forgot what it was. Now we then cut to Earth 38 and we see this guy get like he's like the end of the world is near, things like that. And then this dragon, he gets attacked by the dragon, and then we find out that the antimatter is heading towards Earth 38. Now we also find out that Argo City is in danger. And for those who don't know what Argo City is, obviously there will be people who don't watch Supergirl in this video. Argo City is this place where the remaining people of Krypton got transferred to and now are living there. So that includes like Kara's mother, Superman, Lois Lane, and Baby John, which is Superman's son. Now Kara warns them about the crisis and they're rescued by Harbinger, but the baby is sent from a pod and Kara's mother doesn't make it out alive. And then this leads to Argo being destroyed. Now we get this scene from Arrow season 8 episode 7, like the ending scene where Oliver says like goodbye to Mia, things like that. But then Harbinger picks them up after the red skies appear, and then straight after that we get Barry get recruited by Harbinger as well. Now we then see Batwoman like interrogating these rabbits, and then Harbinger shows up and he's like, Batwoman, you are needed. And then Batwoman gets recruited for this crisis, and now Batwoman gets really pissed about this because like she's interrogating rabbit gangs and they're about to speak, but she got interfered by Harbinger. And obviously she does that because like she doesn't really know about what the multiverse is, things like that, because she's obviously like new to the Arrowverse. But then we get Ray Palmer and Sarah get recruited by Harbinger as well. Now the heroes are been punched Lila, which was cool, and then when Mia introduces herself to the, I'm just gonna call it the that there were like quantum towers placed in like specific Earths to prevent these Earths from being destroyed in 2046, Star City. And Brainy, Lois, and Sarah go to find him, and they track the baby in the Arrow bunker. But then they encounter old Oliver Queen again. Well, it's not the same old Oliver Queen. Like if you watch Legends of Tomorrow season 1 episode 6, it's pretty much the same Oliver Queen, just looks a bit younger. Now it was cool seeing like this version of, like it's not the same version but like a similar version of that Oliver come back, like with the robotic arm, the gray hair and stuff. But then he's in shock because like this Oliver didn't know that Sarah Lance was alive, or like she didn't make it out at all from that gambit. And Earth 1 Sarah and Earth 16 Oliver actually had some pretty good scenes together. Now Oliver gives Mia a new Green Arrow suit. Now this is for like after Oliver dies, obviously Oliver would want Mia to take up the Green Arrow mantle. And now Mia is denying that. She's like, no, like the legacy should die with you, which I respect. Now I'm okay with like I'm still not okay, but like I'm like I don't mind Mia being the Green Arrow anymore, because like she didn't just say okay I'm the new Green Arrow like that. Like she says no, it should stay with you, and I really do respect that. Now we also get Barry playing games. Now we had Alex and Lena obviously, and Alex basically goes to Lena to ask for help, and they find ways to like transport the citizens of Earth 38 to another universe. Now we see the heroes encounter the shadow demons and they attack the quantum towers, and obviously they're doing this so the Anti-Monitor can release his antimatter, so the antimatter can easily destroy Earth 38. Now the heroes fight them, and we had some like cool sex scenes between like Oliver, Batwoman, Mia. Like they were pretty cool. Now we had this cool thing where like Ray charges the Batarang with his Earth 1 from Earth 38 to Earth 1 in the Arrow Cave in Star City, apart from Oliver Queen. And I'm like no, please don't. We don't know that Oliver is like 100% dead just yet, because like that doesn't seem like a proper death, if you know what I mean. And also the Monitor is in shock about this. Like he's like his like the Monitor's plan has failed from using Oliver Queen, because Oliver wasn't supposed to die then. Like he was supposed to die like a lot more into the future, but during Crisis. So I am interested to see how this plan will play on later. And and then we see Pariah, and Barry's like Nash, and then we get the same thing that which happened with Harbinger, but then Nash goes, no, not anymore, I am now Pariah. And then he reveals that he has released the Anti-Monitor. And that is where Crisis on Infinite Earths Hour 1 ends. And overall, this crossover, like already just wow, it is so good. I will give it a 10 out of 10. Like it was just so good, and like this ending, no one saw it coming, especially for like the first part of the crossover, like the one that kicks it off. Now we have seen like different like promo photos and stuff showing that Oliver Queen isn't dead, but like I am interested to see how Oliver will come back. Maybe the Monitor will do something. I'm not really sure, but I just cannot wait for part 2. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe, and tell me in the comment section down below what your like most favorite part of this episode was, and like what you didn't see coming, things like that. And my highlight character, obviously Oliver Queen, like such a heroic thing to do, saving 3 billion people of Earth 38. Like Oliver was just so good in this episode. And anyways, I will see you guys in my review for Batwoman's Season 1, Episode 9, aka Crisis on Infinite Earths, Hour 2.